All right, so I want to tell you guys the Matrix was telling you the truth, because you know how they like to include truth in movies, right? In Hollywood like to include truth in movies. So we are in a computer simulation run by sociopathic bitch bully programmers, and they won't let you out of the simulation. So with me, I was tormented by these demons and the aliens, human NPCs. My whole life, they ruined my life. The programmers got me demon possessed on purpose when I was 6 years old, and that made me call out to the aliens who are Satan's angels to give me brutal hurt and kill repeatedly for 30 years and ruin my life. And it didn't stop until I prayed to Jesus Christ, who also has satanic Jews control things, so it seems we're in a Bible simulation. Alright, so that would explain the existence of these supernatural beings like Jesus, demon, angels, because we are in a computer simulation. And how they kept, like I said, all my crazy experience, like how they kept getting me brutally hurt and killed repeatedly, like getting me by bears and lions, getting me raped many times, getting people like NPCs or to slap me around, punch me, and beat me up. I think a lot of time the programs would disguise as these my attackers. So I'm not sure it was like the programs that was beating me up or the NPCs or probably both. Anyways, yeah. So like they were doing all kind of, like dropping me from the sky, and like I said, the pain feels just as real. So that was causing me physical pain and suffering. Um, Extreme physical pain and suffering my whole life for 30 years. Because this game is indistinguishable from reality. You have the five senses in the game, so they can't cause you physical pain and suffering. Like I said, um, right. Anyways, um, so yeah, the pain feels just as real. And they were getting me brutally hurt and killed repeatedly. Um, Made me shoot myself a bunch of times. Made me put my feet in a blender. Like did all kind of crazy stuff. Made me shit. Basically causing me, extreme amount of pain and suffering. Right. So I forgot to write this down, but they got me to play with the Ouija board. Right. So they got my cousins to play with the Ouija board when I was 6 years old and got me to play with them. Or my cousin got me to play with them, and that got me demon possessed, right, at my cousin's house. And um, I think the programmers like made my cousin do that, because most people are NPCs. Like I said, if we're in a computer simulation, then most people could be NPCs, right, or artificial intelligence, so they can't control people, right? So they can they're probably NPCs, right, and they got them to play with them, with the Ouija board, and that got me possessed. But yeah, so I want to show you. So the demon looks something like this. It can talk. Okay, it floats and fly around. It can like it's coming out of my body, like going in and out of my body, like like Venom, movie Venom. Um, so just like I said, that just goes to show we are in a simulation. Um, Speak English. Um, Also, and the alien angels look something like this. Was what they appear to me as. Um, sometimes they just look human. Um, so like I said, they're probably like I said, just like I said, it's just programmers, disguised as these entities like the alien angels, and they're like tormenting me, like hitting me repeatedly, multiple times, like throughout my life, like numerous times throughout my life. Um, yeah, they're still hurting me in the past. They're still messing with me. Um, Still messing with me currently. Well, like I said, there's many evidence of these entities, right? Like paranormal videos, hauntings, cases of demon possessions. UFO videos, cases, alien abductions, right? So many evidence of these entities, many evidence for existence of these entities. It's in the Bible as well, like I said. So this is a Bible simulation. Also, many near-death experiences. So that would explain. Also, many near-death experiences. So that would explain. The afterlife, right? Why there's an afterlife? Because we're a simulation. So when you die, you're still in a simulation. So they like. So you just like basically you just switch avatar. Like your avatar become a spirit, and yeah, you go to the afterlife, right? Another dimension. So that would explain like all that stuff. The afterlife and other dimensions like heaven or whatever. And whatever you see, like angels or you know. So yeah, I think I remember like they were hurting my body outside of simulation because the demon was making me say all these things to get me or others brutally hurt, killed, and the alien angels were obeying. Uh, so yeah, but like I said, the programmers were controlling everything. So they're probably controlling a demon as well as the aliens or angels. Yeah. But yeah, they did a lot of crazy shit. Like so they made my dad have a stroke, made me have moles on my body, like made made Stockton ghetto, made the gangs fight over there, made Sneeko Muslim, shit like that. I think they made some bike gangs as well, like Hell's Angels and Mongols. Because they control the simulation virtual reality, so they can do these things. They can do anything, right? So they can, like I said, most people are part NPCs. We are computer simulation. So yeah, that's how they kept bringing me back every time I kept dying, because we're in a game or simulation, like an advanced VR game. I think it's more like an advanced VR game. Like your body exists outside of simulation, like the Matrix. That's which is what the Matrix was like, right? In the Matrix, these people's bodies exist outside the game, and their mind was in the game. So that's how it is, I believe. It's like when you put on a VR headset and your consciousness, you're the consciousness, and everything's part of the game. Like you're including your avatar and environments, all part of the game. Right. So in the Matrix, the evil bitch is running the simulation, where the robots, running things outside the simulation, and they're using Agent Smith to run things inside a simulation, right? Keep the people in simulation line. And Neo and his friends were trying to break out of simulation. They wouldn't let them, right? They would try to prevent them from breaking out in simulation. They're attacking Neo and his friends. So just like that, like we have evil bitches running our simulation, and there's using Satan as minions to run things inside a simulation. Who are the evil alien angels, the evil spirits, the demons, and the satanic Jews controlling everything. So yeah, they can control your avatar because your avatar is part of the game, right? So they're controlling my avatar, because I was possessed, quote unquote possessed, demon possessed. So they're controlling my avatar and making me tell these aliens to hurt me all kinds of ways for 30 years, right? Repeatedly. Give me brûlure and kill repeatedly. Or they made Lex Wexner possessed, demon possessed. Les Wexner is what I don't know how you say his name. Or so they produce some movies as well. The demon made me tell him produce some movies. To make some movies because they control, like I said, they control this reality, this virtual reality, so they can do these things. Not only that, but it's like because Satan's minions control the world, right? Satan's supposedly the god ruler of this world, so like it wouldn't make sense as well, because like I said, Satan's minions control everything. So because it's like, yeah, we're in a simulation, the programmer's running everything, but we're in a Bible simulation, so Satan's minions are controlling everything, so they can, do these type of things, right? Like saying, he was trying to give Jesus the kingdoms of the world, right? If he bow down and worship him, and Jesus refused, so he gave the offer to the Jews, like I said. So this is why Jews control everything.